great men must have their moments of relaxation.
And the greater the man, the greater the moment.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I know it's Monday. I know it's late. But I'm on some chill vibes. Got the day off tomorrow. So I figured, why not go ahead and chop it up with my people. Talk about this college football 25 gameplay. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Just hit the like button for me first. Share it with somebody, because if you in here at any point watching this video for longer than 15 seconds, you've been searching for content. Right? So chances are you know somebody else who is in the same boat you're in, right? Waiting on this game. Been itching for this game for a decade, right? So just do me a favor, just share it with somebody. It doesn't take much. Throw it in your group chat where you debate sports, whatever the case may be, right? Send it to the homie that you love to go head to head with, because I'm that guy. I'm the head to head guy. You know, I'm the guy that just takes a lot of pride in just playing straight up football. Shouts to the guys that play straight up football. Like, don't get all that meta. I don't know what a meta. I ain't never heard the word meta so much in my life. What's a meta? Right? Like, I just want to play football, bro.
I don't like the way that guy reacts.
I just want to play football. That's it. You know, so yeah, just like the live for me, y'all. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Cost you nothing. You know, but bro, we out here, like, I got so much respect for content creators. You know, me, all this equipment I've invested in. You know what I mean? Like, just to be able to say that I'm taking it serious, right? I can't say I'm taking it serious if I'm not willing to invest. So I had to invest in myself. So I would just really appreciate it. You know, just any love I get from the community, it just really affirms me. You know what I mean? It lets me know that I'm doing my job. I've been doing this for a long time as far as surfing through YouTube, never realizing I was just like my sons, like watching gameplay videos, games that I have at home. My PS5 is loaded with everything, but there's something about seeing how other people get down, seeing, you know, who thinks like me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something satisfying about that, right? That's what this whole space is about. That's why this is a space that is unstoppable. It's like a freight train. And with all the conversations that I find myself having about these games, I figured, why not do what I do anyway, talk a bunch of ish about the things that I love. And this happens to be one of the things that I really love, and that's, I love gaming. I love sports gaming. especially, and I really love a good football game. And fellas, we have a good football game on our hands. I cannot stress enough how long it's been since we've had a stand-up competitor to Madden, and it just so happens that their competitor, using air quotes, is in the same building. The irony of a company basically monopolizing a product as we know it, which is in this case an NFL fully licensed football simulation game, right? They monopolize it because they saw the potential that was in the competitor, right? The potential that was in the competitor, and they were selling their product at a fraction of the cost. That's like somebody, that's like, you know, certain cities in the late 80s, right? Right? If you're from where I'm from, you already know, right? Certain cities, certain areas, right? That's like, you know, somebody coming in with some product that's better and saying, hey, look, just to get my face good, right? Just to get my face good, I'm going to let it go for a fraction of the cost. So what's going to happen is I'm going to drive up the demand, right? And the demand will will blanket the supply. And so when it's time to come back, come on now, you know, I ain't never sold a narcotic in my life, but I'm just saying it ain't hard to understand. Don't let me get off topic, y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all that the irony of the bully, so to speak, that is EA Sports. That is the team that has gone through the Rex Dixon days and old buddy before him and whoever they got now, and the ratings are to like what we got, like all these like different generations, so to speak, of Madden, right? And we all know they've gotten lazy over there, right? If you knew nothing else and just kind of played the game blindly and didn't know anything else, didn't really have any history of nothing, you'd say, you know what, this is a pretty fun football game. And that's the thing. It's a fun I was just playing Madden with Evan yesterday. Like, it's still fun, but it lacks depth. And I think that is what has us so excited. So we're gonna get into this gameplay. Again, if you watching this, I know you've already seen this, and you've seen various breakdowns if you're anything like me. But now you here with me, and you're gonna get my take, damn it. You're gonna get my take, and we just gonna rock out. This game is gonna be incredible. This game is gonna be incredible. Just a little intro. I don't wanna play the audio. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out now. I ain't trying to get struck. You know, I ain't trying to get struck. So look at this, bro. Just one time. Look, man. Just the shouts to Bordeaux, a real one. Just look at this. Donovan sitting there in amazement. Look at just, bruh. Hey, man. Like, look at what we looking at, bruh. Look at the lighting, right? And I mean, you know, I know this ain't, I don't know how y'all receiving it, 4K, whatever. I mean, it ain't like how it's gonna look on your TV when you put the game in. I know that. But it's just amazing. I think what you immediately pick up on is atmosphere, right? Just immediately. Like you don't even need the audio. And the audio takes it obviously to another level. So this the new passing mechanic. So we got blue is basically essentially perfect. Like the throw will be ideal in the sense that unless there's a defender making one hell of a play, it's going to be essentially a perfectly thrown ball, right? And what Scott OG is saying or said during this stream or during this video is that ball trajectory was their top priority. And so what I'm telling y'all is that as a sim head, as a sim geek, whatever you want to call it, I have been dying for this to make its way back into an EA football title. And in this case, all we've had again is Madden, right? So what I remember about the NFL 2K way back when, 2K5, and then they came out with All Pro 2K8, which was actually one of the greatest, if not the greatest, mechanics-wise football game of all time. Just amazing mechanics, the movement, all of that. If you know, you know. But one thing that they had right was ball trajectory way back when. We talking 20 years, bruh. Right? And I used to hate how, you drop back and you have your short throws and you have your intermediate and then you have your deep. And I always felt like Madden and even NCAA during this time, you would feel so limited as to what types of throws you could make. It was so frustrating because you could think with all the right, the correct thought process and all of that, but you're still having to rely on the programming in the game to be able to align with what you know is right, right? So if you wanted to make a throw in this area in here, if there was a linebacker even within 5 yards, which by the way, 5 yards is like 15 feet, bruh. It's 15 feet. They shouldn't be able to make, every time you make that throw, they shouldn't be able to Superman jump and swat that ball. So we dealt with that for years. Then I think it was Madden 20 where they nerfed the linebackers, and then the community started complaining about that, saying, feeling like they were limited. I was like, bro, that's more realistic. You shouldn't be able to jump out the gym for every ball. And I'm like, the field is 55 yards wide, 53 yards wide. How is it that every throw that I make in this game is being knocked down by some rover middle linebacker with eyes all over his head? Right? It was ball trajectory. That was the issue all that time, y'all. That's why we lean so much on corner routes. See, if you know, you know. That's why, listen, y'all do realize that we now have, I don't know how deep y'all been diving into this game. You now have all the hot routes at your disposal. Everything. In, out, deep, short, and you got the custom route tree. So you can take a route as deep as you want to take it. You got to play around with it a little bit, pause, to like understand the different levels of depth, right? But you're going to have these custom route trees. It's going to completely open up the possibilities for you now as a quarterback. If you consider yourself a good thrower of the ball in Madden / now college football, you're going to have a field day with this game. The zig route, the zig, the bang 8. You got all of it. Post, corner, right? So game changer type stuff, right? But back to my point, the reason why we rely so much on this corner route historically is because it just gave us the highest shot of a completion, because we all know the mechanics of Madden. And that's why we're all so excited about this game, because you're going to see just in the gameplay in the movement that now you can make certain throws from different off platform, from different looks, whatever the case may be, and have confidence that the ball is going to go at least where you want it to go, because that's something that they touched on as well. They toned down all that throws being 10, 15 yards over the receiver's heads and out the way. That's not realistic. The balls are going to be thrown in the vicinity of the receiver. The results may vary, and it's still up to you as the user. And that's another thing we're going to see. First of all, we know college football is faster. So we already seeing people crying in the comments talking about how fast the gameplay is. Bruh, this is not Madden. It's not that the players individually are faster than the guys in the NFL. Obviously not. It's that you can see the disparity between the fastest guys and the slower guys. The gap is wider in college football. That's A. B, the game of college football is just faster in general. It's a higher speed game, more no huddle, more getting to the line of scrimmage faster. Even in the traditional huddle situation, they're typically firing that thing. They're getting more plays off generally in a college football game than in an NFL game with the same amount of time, right? So it's just a faster game. You better get with it. It's going to feel a little bit more loose, as it should. That's always been the difference between Madden in college football, right? So again, ball trajectory, perfect throw. He was able to catch it on the run and get some run after catch. Beautiful. It's good stuff. Shouts to Scott OG. Look at the throw. Perfect throw. Perfect throw. In stride. It's beautiful. And then what you're gonna see with the left stick movement being back. Now watch this. What an amazing detail. You when you call the audible, you're gonna see your guys and your skill players look over to the sideline to catch the play. You can catch the defense slipping because they can be looking over to the sideline as well. You can actually catch them slipping. Donovan was hyped. It's going to be so much fun to run the ball. So satisfying. That was good defense. He in there. Right there. I'm telling y'all, stick work is back, baby. Hey. Well, look. Listen. No, none of that right stick bailout stuff. No, sir. This was straight stick work. In and out. In and out. You gonna be able to in and out dudes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. You're gonna be able to combo the left stick with the right stick moves, of course. But what you're gonna be able to pull off, that's why you gotta know your personnel. I'm trying to tell y'all. You gotta know your personnel. Know who you got out there on the field. Because when you got these guys with high agility ratings, what's the other one? Change of direction, right? That's the wear and tear meter right there. You're gonna be able to pull off some crazy moves. Some crazy moves. And I think what he said, what I heard them say, was that, as you can see right here, you have attribute drops with the wear and tear. So he said it goes from white to, I think, green to lime green to then yellow, orange, and then red, right? And so as we see, this right leg is in the orange. So he has a reduction of 4 speed, 4 change of direction, and 6 break tackles. So all of that off of that one leg. And he got right hand -1 catch and 1 carry. Right arm, he also lost a catch here and 1 on break tackle. So this means it's literally in real time, the hits that you take from defenders and where you take the hit on your body. And depending on if it was a hit stick, if you get hit more than once, I don't know. But you are going to see the effect in this wear and tear menu. Bruh, that is lit. I ain't never turning that off. I don't know why folk talking about turning that off. If you want arcade, go play NFL Blitz, bruh. I think Scott OG said you will not see more than, I think 15 is the cap for any one attribute. That's a hell. 6 is a lot. If you got, let's just say, he lost 6 break tackles. So let's just say you got 85 break tackle and you lose 6 attribute points and now you down to 79. That's a big deal, bruh. What I was just talking about with change of direction and the stick movement. So say he's affected, and if that's one leg, say the other leg catch up. Now you down 8 on your change of direction. Say your change of direction go from 88 to 80. See, what we're talking about now is tangible, like you can actually see how the game is negatively affecting the guys on the field. That is lit, bruh. That's lit. Y'all like the video, please subscribe. All that good stuff. I don't beg or none of that. It costs you nothing. Do me that favor, if you will. Share the live, or share it if you catching it in the future later. We just trying to catch some gameplay video. Love it. Love what they doing with the pitch types too. You got the quick pitch. So that's just tapping it. And I would assume, when you in trouble and the defender is bearing down on you, can hit that quick pitch, but you just got to keep in mind that it won't be accurate. You won't catch your man in stride. I don't know if they have boxes or not. If you hold it, you get the strong, accurate pitch. And then right there, you got the fake. You just double tap the bumper or L1. Great play. But that fake pitch is gonna sun some people. Yeah, that fake pitch gonna make some folk touch earth. I'm telling you right now. Ooh, nice play. And they showed in the clip how pump fakes are back as far as being effective, which I love. It's a risk reward because obviously with the way the pressure seems to be coming in this game, you got to get rid of that ball. So it's definitely a risk reward type of thing. If you can get time in the pocket, kudos. That pump fake might be your best friend in a lot of situations. So cannot wait. Love how you can just kind of see the whole developing. So anybody who played the Madden beta, I hate that the play call menu in Madden, but I don't know if this just seems more polished. I don't know if it's the white at the top to break it up. I don't know what it is, but that one they're using in Madden needs some work. Ooh, love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, he took that one to the house. Yeah, crazy. And you can't call it. It ain't no cheese body. It ain't no none of that. Like, bruh just really made a play to the weak side. Look at the bruh. And my man took a bad pursuit angle, but he got that acceleration too. Just crazy. there's gonna be some satisfying runs, man. Like, it's gonna be some satisfying runs. I'm telling you right now. Gonna have a lot of fun running the ball. They got like 20 celebrations that you can control manually. That's nuts. Look at that throw. Look at that throw. And see, that's the joint when it's yellow. That's actually like almost 50-50. You really don't want yellow in most cases, but what that is I'm sure is getting a boost because it's Quinn, it's Ewers throwing it, right? So he's probably gonna get a boost because it's him. You know what I mean? Like his accuracy rating and all that. But that throw is insane. And what I'm telling y'all is that it's all left stick work. It ain't, and listen, I like the Madden freeform joint. I don't have a problem with it. But if you can give me, which this is what they're doing, give me full control with the left stick where I don't have to hold any other button other than the corresponding button over for the receiver, bruh, sign me up. Perfect throw. You can't defend it. You cannot defend a perfect throw. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. That's what 3 years of developing the game will get you. Or 2.5 years, whatever it was. Spin move is back too. You're going to see Bordeaux use that spin move a lot. That spin move is sick. Listen. If you got a dude on your squad, ooh, watch your stiff on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the physics, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about. That look good, bro. That look good. Make sure I send this out to my people. Yeah, that's these throws gonna be amazing, man. Look at that cut. And that's the thing too. College football is gonna be a lot of points scored, whole lot of yards gained, a lot of big plays. That's college football. You feel me? Like, that's what it is. You know, so I'm excited about that. We're going to be playing Madden 2. I don't care what nobody say. You getting Madden 2. And I can actually, I'm telling y'all, I played the beta. Madden, this movement you seeing in college football, hey, it's the same tech. That boom tech, it's the same thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, that Madden gameplay is smooth. It's far better than 24. I promise you. I promise you, it's far better than what we had in 24. And it won't be hard to tell right out the gate. You'll see right out the gate. That field general is sick. That's one of those ones that only a handful of guys in the game are gonna have. I got confidence in that. And see, that was the thing I always liked about the last iteration of this game, NCAA 14. It always felt like, especially when you were playing a superior team, you weren't getting cheated. No matter how good you are at the game, if you play like me, I'm a sim player. Like, I'm gonna use my playbook. I don't call the same stuff over. That's just me. I'm like, I have integrity when it comes to gaming, like anything else. Like, bruh, nah, I'm. So it always felt like you weren't getting cheated. All right, like if they especially if they had a superior team and they drove up the field on me in crunch time, I was never gonna be mad at that. Like I truly expect it. But when it's especially when it's a closer to even team, Like two teams that are close to even. It was amazing some of the finishes you would have in that game. Right? Like just on point. So I'm hoping that this game is able to replicate that, and that's obviously something you can't see from sitting here watching a user v user game during the presentation. Like, I want to get in there and make my audibles, and you know what I mean, like make my little hot routes and see what we got from there. I cannot wait. So yeah, then they ended up going to Penn State, and it's just incredible, bro. I mean, it'll. I think I'm gonna be sitting here speechless when I get my hands on this game the first time. I feel it. It is a generational game. I'm telling you now, this is gonna be the talk of the campus, if you will, for months. I'm telling you what I know. Folks are about to dive in. Okay? About to dive in. Risking grades and all that. But man, we are less than a week away officially, y'all. Get that pre-order done if you have not, so you can be part of the less than a week away gang, because this game is dropping at 4 o'clock Eastern on July 15th. So you need to be prepared. Monday, July 15th by 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have this game in our hands. Could not be more over the moon. I'm ready. So, appreciate y'all as always. Thank y'all for hanging out. Subscribe to the channel if you like to just kick it with the homie. We're gonna get into some gameplay videos after the game drops for sure. We're gonna do a couple series. I want to do Road to Glory. I cannot wait for that deep dive to drop. And bro, once we get there, we know we at the home stretch, because that's Thursday. So we get that, get all those insane details that I'm sure they about to drop. And then we gonna have what positions we gonna run with. And then we got to figure out what dynasty we gonna run with. And if you like me, you got one team for online and one team for offline. My online dynasty, I'm rocking with Florida State. Damn, you got burned. And on my offline, I'm leaning towards Kentucky. I've been saying this. I'm leaning towards Kentucky. I like them being in the SEC, more comp. I love the drip. I like they feel. They got Barry and Brown. Like, it's gonna be fun. So, shouts to y'all, man. Always a good time. And, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Turn on those bell notifications. Get those notifications when the boy live. And, man, just any support is appreciated. Again, we just in this space trying to have some fun. And trying to take the content in a new, cool direction. So thank y'all for rocking. As always, we less than a week out. We almost there. It's almost time. College football 25. Let's get it, man.